Hi, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be demonstrating how to crochet this lovely stitch. It is called different names. One of the names is called the Bobble Pop Stitch, and the other one is called the Granola stitch. And it is very easy and simple to crochet it. You only need to do is learn how to chain. If you know how to chain, you can do this. If you know how to do a single stitch, if you know how to do a triple crochet, you will do this, crochet this lovely stitch. And I did the edges around. I like one of the, I did do a demonstration, and I will show it again how to do this edge. It's very lovely. And it finishes the touch. You can make a baby blanket out of this stitch. You can make a dishcloth, which for this demonstration, which I did. And as I mentioned before on my tutorials, I usually work with 9 inches, but this is a little bit longer. And I made a square, so it's 9 inches tall as well. The yarn that I am using is cotton yarn for this project. You can use any yarn you desire. It's like I said, you can make a baby blanket, but for this tutorial I'm making a dishcloth, and I'm using the peach and cream yarn. 100% cotton. It can be made in Canada or it can be made in the States, America. Yeah, this one's made in America. It has the American flag. And it's a worsted yarn. This one is about 70.9 gram, and the crochet hook, I think I'm using a 5. Let me just check it here. Yeah, it's a H hook, 5mm hook. Okay, so to start this lovely stitch, you only need to crochet chain about 34 chains. And like on my tutorials, I said I love to do the chainless chain because the bottom doesn't stretch. As you can see, it's nice. And it's easy to crochet the... I will put a link to how to do the chainless chain. Total of 34, or if you don't want to do the chainless chain, you can chain 34 stitches. So this pattern to crochet the stitch, you need multiple of 4, and I did 34 to create the stitch. And if you want to make a baby blanket, you can I'm sorry about the noise. It's been going on for weeks now. My husband, he pulled out the rug that we had, and then he put this lovely laminate. Looks nice, but it's been noisy, so 1 week I couldn't do a tutorial. It looks nice, doesn't it? And this is my laminate that I have in my living room and my kitchen. Okay, so I'll just shut it when he's done, because it never stops. To crochet a baby blanket, I would go with 32 and then add 2 chain. And then let's say if you want to make a baby blanket, like I said, I do my measurements. So 34 is like approximately 10 inches. So you would double that to make a 20 inch, 34, 34, and you can continue like that. Okay, so let's get started to crochet this lovely stitch. It is very nice. I used a variegated yarn to crochet this stitch, and if you look at it, it has lovely bumps. So it is called the Bobble Pop Stitch. Just love the texture of it. It's nice, and it's versatile. 2 sides are same. And that's what I love about it, when it's versatile, especially for baby blankets. You can crochet and then use the 2 sides. So okay, so I did 32 chain, and I chained another 2 chain. So we have total of 34. Okay. So I did the 2 chain, and the first one is going to be a single stitch, just like this. And then we're going to go 1 and then 2 double. This is called a triple. And I'm going to the next V here, the next chain. So we're going to pull this at 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, this is a single stitch and this is a triple stitch, or in England, in UK, it's called a treble stitch, T-R-E-B-L-E, treble stitch. So by creating this stitch, what happens is it goes higher, right? When you go to the next chain to do a single stitch, you automatically lower. When you lower it, that triple stitch that we did, see how it becomes? It becomes this little pop here. Doesn't that look lovely? And then you can go again triple, or I'm going to show you another way you can do this instead of, oh, I don't want to do the triple stitch, it's too complicated. What you can do is you can go like this. Just do like a single stitch like this. So this stitch that I'm making, it's called another name. It's called the Picot single stitch. So what we do is you pull 1 loop like a chain, and then you do the second. As you can pull the third, it becomes higher than the single stitch here. And then the fourth is pull the 2 at once. So this is another way you can create that treble stitch or that triple stitch, or you can do a Picot single stitch like this. It is your own preferable, whichever you feel comfortable with, and the next one is just a regular single stitch. Okay, didn't go. I think I'm gonna, here we go. And it does the same trick, see? It is your own, so I'll show it again. Either you can do a triple crochet, like 2 loops, just like this, just like crocheting, and then you pull 1, 2, and then 3. So this is how it gets higher. And then the following stitch is just always a single stitch. Or like I said, you can make a Picot single crochet. You just, like you're doing a single crochet, you go to the next, and you just do 1, 2, and 3. And then you just pull the 4th all at once to create that height. And then the next following is just a regular single crochet. So on this tutorial I showed you how to make these 2 ways. Either you can make a triple crochet / a treble crochet in the UK, or you can make a Picot single crochet, and it creates the same version. For this dishcloth that I made, I used the treble crochet technique. But for this tutorial I wanted to share you can use this 2 ways. Either way would work. Whichever you feel comfortable with, you can crochet it. Like I said, oh, I don't like the triple, then you just do the Picot single crochet, and you do 1, 2, 3, and then 4th, you pull the 2 loops together, and the next following is just a single crochet. Okay, so I'll let you crochet all the way to the end, and you should end up with the single crochet at the end. You have to to create this stitch. So when you come here, you should be ending with a single crochet, and I'll meet you at the end, and we'll work on the second row of this lovely stitch. Okay, so I'm almost done, and what I'm going to do is I'm doing the Picot single stitch, 1, 2, and 3, and then the 4th, and I am at the last one doing the single crochet here. Okay, just pull it at once, and we're done. Okay, so we did one row, and as you can see, the puffs are going on the back. So now we're going to do is we're going to work on the second row. So we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to do a single crochet here. And we're just going to repeat what we did on row 1. So you can do either triple, whichever you like, you feel more comfortable. 2, 3, and the next one is a single. Or you can do the Picot single crochet. Whichever you feel comfortable. It does the same trick to create this stitch. Okay, and then when you do the single crochet, you can see now the bumps, the puffs, the pops are going on the back. So it always goes to the back. And this is how you crochet this lovely stitch. I just wanted to share it with you. It's very easy and simple, just 2 steps. And I showed you the 2 ways to crochet this lovely stitch. And I hope you liked it. And to do the edges, I just want to do it quick. So to do the edges, it's like doing a single crochet, but you do it the opposite. Instead of going further from right to left, you go from left to right. So this is how you do it. You just do a single crochet like this. You just go back to the next, and you create this lovely edge. It's one of the ways I do it. And you create this camel. I think the other one is called a camel. And this is how you do the edges like this. This is how it looks like from the back and from. It's hard to show it on the white, but this is how it looks like. Okay, so I hope you like this tutorials. Please share it with your family and friends. And I will meet you next week, and happy crocheting!